What's next up? Lily? What other ancillary have we done?
So, another task that we also had to do was a poster.
So obviously, posters for documentaries have their own conventions, right?
Do you like to hold the mic? My hand's getting sweaty.
Yes, so I'll be holding possession of the mic right now.
Okay, so
what is the first convention, Lily?
a main subject. A main subject of the documentary is the main focus of the poster.
So, did we follow this or did we break this?
In a sense, you could say we followed it, but mainly we broke it, basically.
We broke it! Ta-da! Now, why did we break it, Lily?
We broke it because we used a collage of pictures, basically.
In the background that were blurred.
So there wasn't one main thing. It was a variety of things, a variety of pictures to again show the variety that happiness can come in for different people.
Yeah, so we used a wide range of pictures in the background specifically to kind of show the universal aspect of happiness and promote the ideology that everybody can be happy.
Yeah.
And yeah, we furthermore broke this convention by having 4 pictures just to come out.
Clearly stand out from the rest. And we mainly did this just to carry on the theme of our documentary and create another link between the documentary and the poster, which is obviously very important because otherwise it'd just be like a poster for a film that it has nothing to do with, and it just wouldn't have any association. So we broke a convention for a reason.
Yeah. So looking back at the 4 pictures that we did select, I believe by having it like a wide range, so by having it like having one of the little boy, one of kind of like the younger woman.
Yeah, they were very different things.
They were very different, so it kind of shows people of all ages can achieve this sort of happiness.
Yeah.
However...
And also like cultures and cities and like just wherever you are.
However, the fact that we did include 2 shots of the Hollywood sign and of like New York and Tiffany's, maybe that was a wrong kind of thing because we're kind of then promoting that wealth is happiness because and especially like success.
We could have used maybe something just a little bit more simple, like I don't know, maybe like a sunset or a sunrise or just something that isn't
for everybody.
A little bit more general. Looking back at it, but overall, I think we did do. They were quite good photos.
Yeah, and I think by having all the pictures in the background, we were still able to kind of promote the ideology and the like kind of which is the main narrative of our film. Like,
it's just that I would say we could have had I agree with you on the fact that we could have had a bit more variety just to really show the whole like spectrum of everything really.
So, what's the next convention?
Our next convention is the topic indicator. This includes the background / focal picture hits the topic of the documentary.
So it relates to the topic of the documentary.
The topic of the documentary. We were able to follow this convention due to the fact that our title is a big focal point in the poster. Next up, for our conventions of a poster, we have the tagline.
So, Lily, did we follow this convention?
See. Okay. Yes, we did follow this convention due to the fact that we had
the question, when are we truly happy, appear below our title.
Below.
Now, why did we do this, Lily? Well, we did this to give the audience a form of intellectual pleasure as we're giving them something to think about and draw them to wanting to get guidance to figuring it out through our documentary. So we're providing them with information as well as like intellectual pleasure and like appealing to the explorers and reformers as well. Right?
It definitely just appealed to our audience. That was our main reasoning for using a question, because it just obviously it makes you think about the question and what the answer is for you as a person.
However, like by doing this, it kind of meant to link to our title because it clearly says like chasing happiness. So the fact that we ask when are we truly happy kind of linked to the title and like links to the convention that we're promoting that everybody should achieve happiness.
Yeah.
And that people have to be happy. So, which is something we wanted to do, but at the same time, like, it could be argued that that's kind of subjective because you can't tell people how to think or you can't tell people to be happy. They have to want to choose it, right?
Yeah. And it's just completely your own sort of ideology of what your happiness is. Oh, we have more conventions. Our next convention would be the credit block. You may be asking what the credit block is. So please tell me what the credit block is.
So the credit block is the bunch of words below the tagline that shows the directors, the
They're
producers,
usually in like that really thin writing, and
the
it's just like a
actors.
big, like loads of black writing.
Yes.
And we were actually able to follow this convention as it's evident at the bottom of our poster that we needed to include. It's evident at the bottom of our poster that we followed this convention, as we needed to include this to give credit to all the people that helped us create and were just helped us create our documentary and were responsible for it coming all together so successfully. So, and it just kind of like respects them and honours them.
Yeah, and furthermore, by having the credit block in, if we were ever, which we plan to do in our
Planning and research.
kind of, and also like marketing campaign where we're gonna have like kind of teaser posters probably of like different people, like the different interviewees. So by having the credit block, like it will distinguish our main poster from these teaser posters because a credit block's only seen in the main poster.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So in our teaser posters, we were planning on having just like the individuals that are shown in the production, just like their face, just because it kind of created a bit of
specific. Yeah, exactly.
It was like specifically. It just
also for when we like promote our like film through like Instagram and stuff, like we'll only really be having like the title and like all these things, you know. So that distinguishes it. Okay, next convention is
the director's name.
Is a notable size and font. So Lily, did we follow this convention or break this convention?
We actually broke this convention.
We broke this convention!
We actually did not follow this convention, we broke it, and the reason we broke it was because we didn't actually want the directors' names at the bottom,
and we didn't want
a noticeable size of font.
And we didn't really want it to be the reason why the audience like would come see our production. Also, it doesn't really suit us because like we were the directors of our documentary, and so we would not be really known, and like
we wouldn't catch any attention.
Yeah, we wouldn't be the reason for audiences to
come
to us to watch our documentary.
We don't really have like a following, so it just wouldn't make sense. And also, I feel like in a way it kind of contradicts what we're trying to say in our documentary, which is that it's like very subjective, because it's kind of like if we're putting our name on it, we're like kind of in a way we would be telling the audience that this is what we think happiness is. We think that happiness is subjective, so therefore you should think it.
Yeah.
And kind of writing our names on it would lead to that.
However, the fact that we didn't make our director's name noticeable could kind of show that like we're going against the author signature, so like our film might not really be considered as like a cinematic production.
Yeah.
Because it's normally like, especially for short film, by having this like it's to kind of show your author signature, so people know that this was directed by this person, and it's like this because it looks like this.
It
so
kind of helps
that,
to create.
It kind of made our documentary not so cinematic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The next convention is
awards and logo awards shown on the poster. So these are logos of the awards won, mostly from the film festivals. So Lily, did we follow this convention or break this convention?
We followed this convention.
Now, why did we follow this convention? It is because it included, on the top of our poster, included the three film festivals that our documentary would be a part of. So the icons, the logos of these festivals with a glow as well. So those were evidence so they could see it.
Yeah.
So, and now, why do you think we did this, Lily? Did we do it so that the audience, to show the audience that our documentary has been selected for the BFI Sheffield and Sundance Film Festival?
Yes, because we did do this because we wanted to kind of get those who would be a fan of these film festivals or would be considering to go or watch films that come from these film festivals would therefore notice that we have that credibility from the people at those festivals. I don't like the companies and
exactly.
the directors.
However, in the end, do you think we chose the right film festivals? Like I think we did, because I think like BFI is like, especially BFI and like Sheffield.
I feel like we did because they're very independent.
Yeah, and they're
film
like,
festivals.
as well as like at Sheffield and like BFI is kind of, BFI specifically is like in London and Sheffield's in Sheffield, so like kind of
they're local.
utilize
They're
like,
local
the
as well.
exhibition stuff. Yeah, but then like Sundance, however, being in the US, like that might be more hard and like more expensive to kind of get it there. But then again, like it would be free to send in thing.
Yeah,
it would be
distribute.
free to send it. Yeah, and like our film does have American appeal due to the locations being seen.
Yeah,
so I think
definitely.
like we did choose the right things then, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now that is all for form
Finally, after our long list of conventions, our very, 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 very last one is
quote seen on the poster.
so.
They're either from documentaries or reviews. Did we follow this or break this?
We actually broke this conventions.
We broke this convention.
We used no quotes at all from anyone or anywhere or anything. And well, the reason that we originally said that we would actually do this, but like eventually in the end we broke this convention because we just felt, when we were looking at the poster, we felt it looked better without quotes, and
it looked better just with like the film festivals.
Yeah, it'd be too overcrowded.
Yeah, exactly.
And like be too much for people to see.
Too much
and
going on.
Yeah, it's a poster. It's meant to be like quick look sort of thing, and not have like whoa, like feel like you're being attacked by everything.
Yeah.
And with all the photos in the background as well, as they had slight colour on them, it would just be too much for the audience to look at.
Also, like we thought a tagline would be more effective in like drawing the attention and kind of drawing the
tagline
audience's
combined with the photos we felt would just be effective enough to draw attention, whereas with quotes like that, I said like I said, it'd be too busy, like it'd be too much, and people would just be like, oh, alright.